Yeah, so when I joined, we all did a little bit of everything, right? So we all answered tickets in the service desk. We taught at Launchpad. We moderated sessions at Summit, wrote documentation. We were all everybody in that program manager role was working with newly implementing schools, and the model was basically that we were generalists, even if we had those one or two areas where we specialized. And so I think because of that, it was a common experience for us to have to unlearn what was specific to our institution, since we could be getting questions from any type of school. So I think a lot of what I went in thinking were just the way things were done in Slate turned out to be processes that worked well for the kind of school that I was at, but that didn't necessarily translate to every type of school. So maybe it's less that institutions think that they're using Slate one way and actually using it differently, and more just that it can be easy sometimes to fall into that assumption that the way you were taught, or the way your institution does things, or the way that you were advised to do things when you implemented 5 or 10 years ago is just the way things are. Slate's always changing. Different institutions are using Slate differently, and trying to decide what the right approach is really just depends on what you're trying to accomplish, the capacity and skills and resources that you have on your team, how a process might scale over time, and so on.
Yeah, it's a very quickly branching decision tree on literally any choice that you make with Slate or other systems, just because of how fast they iterate and grow and institution specific pieces. But so moving beyond Technolutions, then, you were actually the very first Slate developer hired at FGI and later helped lead solutions engineering. What was it like to build that function from the ground up? And how did that experience prepare you for independent consulting?